So before we jump into today's video, you guys see the title. It is true, I'm gonna take a step back from YouTube, or at least slow down on posting, where I'm posting every other day, to just try to bring you guys 1 or 2 really amazing videos per week, and kind of give myself a little bit of a break in between videos and getting them uploaded, because it's really hard to run the business here with the tractor shop and have my family at home and dedicate my time to my family and the business and try to create content every day. I am hard up looking for a cameraman. I didn't really specify the requirements in the previous video. What I want, or what I would like, is someone that lives within 25 to 30 miles of Dade City, Florida, where our shop is at. Someone that doesn't have any major obligations you're having to leave work or having to take days off or stuff that's gonna really limit you. You have the ability to pay you a good amount of money to do this. I am not going to and will not transplant someone from out of state. You must already live here so you can be familiar with the area, driving, things like that. So if you fit those qualifications, live in the area within 25 to 30 miles of Dade City, do not have any major things like having to take care of your kids all the time, or, you know, it's okay to have a girlfriend and have family. I kind of said that. It's not how I meant it. It's just like drama. I don't want no drama. Yeah, so very hard to find these things that I need. And you need to know how to film on an iPhone and edit Instagram stories, TikTok videos, things like that. So very much full-time job, and get your hands dirty. If you meet those qualifications, please do not waste my time and email me saying, well, I can move, I can do this, I can do that. If you meet the qualifications I've just listed, drop me an email, brucewilsonshop.com, guys. Let's jump into today's video. Good morning, welcome back. Today I've got to catch a private flight to Destin Executive Airport. This will be the first time flying private on the Bruce Wilson YouTube channel. But first, we're gonna stop and pick up my pilot, Mr. Coates. And here's our private plane for the day. 1977 Cardinal. What year is this thing? It's not a 71. 71. 177 Cardinal.
We might not be going anywhere today, Bruce.
So this morning, Paul and I are off to Destin Executive, Florida, to pick up some parts for the Flat Nasty Burnout truck from Hardway Performance. He's gonna have them ship them, but he said he had a bunch of other stuff I may be interested in, so we decided just to build some hours, fly up there, and see what we can find in their goodie bin upstairs. Put some fuel in this bird, quite literally. We are headed north. West. Fun fact, if you fly to a decent sized airport, general aviation airport, they will loan you a car to drive around for at least 2 or 3 hours, as long as you buy fuel. And at the end of the day, it's cheaper than having an Uber.
The National Weather Service in Mobile has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Escambia County in northwestern Florida, south central Santa Rosa County in northwestern Florida, until 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time Thursday. At 10:33 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 5 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 3 inches in 1 hour.
You can fly through that, right?
I've been telling you, Bruce. Let's not get stuck here. I got stuff to do.
Flash flooding is ongoing or expected.
So we totally skipped out on telling you guys what all we were bringing. We bought a foam Cummins engine block. So we're putting the Cummins in the Lincoln, and we gotta use this for mocking it up. I'm gonna pick up some injectors for it too. And we're gonna put this in the airplane. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. What's the best way to do this? Reverse fast thrusters on that thing. Should we seatbelt it in so it doesn't?
How many people do you think can say they flew with a Cummins block in the back seat?
So Paul's doing a little quick pre-flight on the plane. We are freaking out of here. Shout out to Ryan with Hardway Performance for getting us in and out of here. And shout out to Destin Executive for letting us borrow the car. We're gonna hit let's say hit the road, but we're gonna hit the sky. Make like geese and get the flock out of here. Made it back safe and sound. For some of you may be wondering, that block only weighs like 15 pounds, something like that. These injectors literally weigh more. These injectors that we got for the flat nasty burnout engine are 450% overs. Big daddies, they're gonna flow a ton of fuel, ton. We got about 5.5 hours of flight day, get this thing pushed in, and before Paul goes out next time, he'll check the oil and do his pre-flights again. Ye freaking haul, made it back to the shop. And I ordered new tires, the TRX, as you guys know, their things are freaking burnt off. And we got some Toyo 35, 12, 50, 20s. Boy, these things are gonna look so good. I've got some 20-inch Vossen wheels coming. They're gonna look sick. But in this box is a safety apparatus that I need for my new motorcycle. I'll show you guys that thing. Since I put exhaust on it, it sounds sick. You guys remember the tractor we put an engine in, right? Here it is, done. You guys remember we talked with Vossen down at the Florida Truck Meet. My tongue is on fire. It has some spicy chips. Burning. And we got some wheels from those guys. Talk about the UPS guy even complimented their boxing. How they're just protecting them every corner there. So let's see what they look like. These are a 20 by 10. They don't want to go too big on the TRX because they didn't want to have to worry about curbing the wheels or anything like that, or just I wanted to keep a nice sidewall on the truck still. So those look really good. Stop. They're so good. On our next list of things that have showed up in today's video is our engine for our little 440B Bobcat. You guys remember it's probably been about a month ago now. I bought a little Bobcat, had no engine in it, and I was gonna put a little diesel in it, I do all this. Well, I got a hold of a small engine warehouse, and they had a drop-in replacement engine. It's literally everything you've got to have. The bolt's right in place. It's got like an adapter on the bottom of it because the factory engine had a twin opposed, like a Kohler Courage or whatever they used to call those engines. And this one right here is supposed to bolt right in place and just go right to town, go right to work. So 2,000 bucks we spent on this baby. It's gonna drop right in there. We'll probably have about $3 grand in our little Bobcat by the time it's up and running again. So this will be next week sometime we'll be getting this thing installed. Yeah, boys, we are headed to, well, boys and ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to get my new tires and wheels put on the TRX. It's like literally the best feeling whenever you get new tires and wheels for your car, truck, whatever it may be, and you go pick them up or go get them put on or watch the tire shop put them on, whatever. It just feels so good. And these things are gonna look sick on here because we got new hubcaps with them and new lug nuts. So, pulling up to Jim's Tire and Wheel, they're gonna get these things balanced and slapped on here. Well, I went up to Jim's Tire and they are closed today for the 4th of July weekend. So I stopped up here at our friends at Central Florida Tractor right down the road. They do tire repairs and mount balance stuff here also. So we've got 2 of them mounted on our 35 1250 Toyo MTs already. 2 more to go. Got 1 tire on. It's freaking raining. It's so hard to film this, but they do look freaking good. They definitely stick out a little bit more than the factory tires did. A little bit. Oh, she looks sexy. Something really, really cool I want to point out here at the shop is that the Vossen, when you buy the wheels, come with aluminum lug nuts. Pretty dang sweet. I'm torquing these down to 130 foot-pounds, which is the factory foot poundage. These got a little dirty because it started raining and wind blowing, but it came with some locking style lug nuts too, or lock or theft proof maybe, I guess would be the word for it. So we're gonna, I guess, pull it in the back door here and try to get them put on. Well, scratch that. You may have to see the wheels and tires all mounted up in the next video because it is straight up raining freaking sideways like Forrest Gump would say. Look at this. Ain't nothing happening out there. Good Lord. So I quit flooding. I went live on YouTube for a little bit because it was raining and I was kind of like gonna post a video, but not. But I flooded all in the shop here. Got all the old tires off the TRX. A little update on our little Bobcat. I've got an engine here for it. We're gonna be putting that in the Bobcat next week. The TRX looks freaking sick with the wheels on it. Let's walk out here and check. There she is with our new 20-inch by 10-inch Vossen wheels. These are a forged hybrid wheel they offer, guys. I put brand new 35, 12, 50, 20 Toyos on it. And I've been contemplating on getting rid of the front bumper, but dang. You cannot tell me this thing does not look sick with the leveling kit on it and those tires and wheels on it now. It just looks like a totally different truck. A lot of people's like, oh, you need to get 22s, blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to stick with 20, so we had some good sidewall on the side of this tire still. So she definitely turned out freaking beautiful. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, very, very happy with it. And so we, like I was telling you guys, these are aluminum lug nuts. And the lug nuts are really freaking beautiful. Vossen lug nuts. So when you buy these wheels, they come with lug nuts, center caps, everything, and one locking lug nut and the 5 normal ones. So turned out really sick. We're gonna go get the truck washed. I do want to let you guys know that I ordered Ripa twin turbos for this thing. They're coming. They'll be here in about 5 or 6 weeks. We'll be putting those on it, and it's gonna look so sick. So pumped. And that's a wrap. We'll be back next week after the holidays and get you guys some video, maybe something in between, I don't know. But next week we're really gonna be digging into getting some mechanical stuff done, be focusing on bringing to you guys the content where it shows us working on stuff and making it cool. We're not gonna be going to Tennessee next week. Some of the parts we needed to work on, the Tratter taxi did not show up, so it'll be probably end of July, beginning of August before we go back up there and hang out with the semi-casual guys. So make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace.